Well, hello, and we are live. A very good evening to all you beautiful people out here. Thank you for joining us today on PSTV. I'm Mohini, your host for the evening today, and I extend a hearty welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us every single day on PSTV. We have back to back sessions running now, 3 episodes on PSTV, and I see a full house even on Friday, Saturday evenings. Guys, this is so great. Thank you so much, everybody. We are full of gratitude. Thank you, guys. All right, so on that note, let's just start the session, guys. Well, what are we talking about? Well, you and I, our journey is about blogging for budding writer. This is about people who are passionate about writing, who love writing, who thoroughly enjoy writing. Okay, this is your journey, guys. And moving on, guys, to what's brewing in today's session. So let's just see what's happening in today's session. Okay, and what's brewing on PSTV for all my splendid audience out here. Well, what's brewing? As usual, we start with an inspirational, motivational quote of the day, guys, and after that, we proceed to break the ice. And today, break the ice is not about this or that, it's something different. And you know what that is? I'm going to reveal that just in a bit, guys, okay? After that, we move on to what's in store. Okay, so what's in store? What's the agenda, guys, for all of you? Well, we start with guidelines for fair use. We delved a little deeper into the copyright issue in our previous episode, and today we're going to be talking about guidelines for fair use, guys. Okay. After that, we take a quick breather, a quick break. Okay, so somebody's saying hi, hi. Please stay tuned. Hello. Okay, and a lot of you are saying hi is actually hello and hi to everybody. Guys, whoever's just joined in, we are talking about blogging for budding writers, and we'll be talking about this for quite some time now. So please stay tuned. All right. So now, well, okay, so I was on Fun and Frolic. So we have Fun and Frolic part one, guys, and part two for all of you. So we have two parts. And of course, before I take your leave for today, I'm going to do a quick wrap up, a quick recap of all the learnings in today's session, guys. And we end with a perfect home project, a home assignment for all my students out here. Okay, so guys, let's just get started. Okay, and now we have the quote of the day, everybody. Well, the quote of the day is one of my favorite quotes. It's by Ratan Tata, one of my favorite personalities, somebody I really look up to. Well, all of us do not have equal talent, yet all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. Precisely, guys, everybody, each one of us, we always get an equal opportunity to develop our talents. So please go ahead and work on those talents. Go and nourish your talents, and for the talent of public speaking, for the talent of communication skills, creative writing, all these different aspects, we at PlanetSpark are right here for all you guys. Yes? Okay, so can I hear it for PlanetSpark in my chat box quickly, guys, before we dive right into the session? Everybody in the chat box, come on, send me your favorite emojis for PlanetSpark quickly before we start with the session, guys. Come on. Okay. So I see a lot of you already typing in. Wow, great to see that. I see a lot of the thumbs up are coming in. The high fives are coming in. Okay. All right, for Planet Spark. The fire emojis are also here. The sparks are all over here. Lovely, guys. Thank you for all the love. And now moving on. Well, we have you ever today? Okay. So this is the break the ice segment, guys, and we are going to be discussing about have you ever. Okay, so I need to get some really interesting answers for all of you who are watching me live at the moment. Your first question is, have you ever began something you didn't finish? So guys, tell me, have you ever began something that you didn't finish? I think a lot of us have. Okay, so have you ever began something you didn't finish, guys? I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, and I can see few of you have already started to type in. Okay. And all right, the first response I get here from Rahul, who says, my homework. Okay. So you basically began something and you haven't finished it. Okay. Began your homework and not being able to finish it. I think all of us have been guilty of that during our childhood days. All right. So I totally resonate with you, Rahul. That's all right. Okay, and my maths work is another example that I get here. Interesting, guys. Okay, then well, for me, I think began something I did not finish. I think it would be my workout schedule, guys. All right, for me. So okay, now I get another interesting answer out here. Well, every day when I have my dinner, I don't finish it. I'm half done halfway. Okay, so your dinner basically. All right. Okay. So anything else, guys? Come on, quickly. Show me your comments. Unfortunately, I can't show you a lot of comments on the screen. There are only few that I can actually highlight. So come on, quickly, guys. Whoever's live on Facebook and on YouTube, please send me your comments quickly. I need to see some more comments from you guys. Okay. Somebody out here is saying my jog. All right. So a lot of us have left that in between that that's it. We don't want to jog anymore. Okay. Interesting answers, guys. Lovely, lovely. I love the energy and I love the kind of interesting answers that I'm actually getting from everybody out here. Great. Okay. And now moving on to the next question. Have you ever lost something important? Okay. So there are a number of things that we lose, but something that you really regretted and you felt it was really important and you sort of lost it. Okay, I'm sure it's happened with most of us, right? Okay, well, with me, it happened a lot of times. So I don't even remember the number of times that I've actually lost something important. But yeah, one such memory is of actually losing my phone. Okay, so yes, I have been guilty of this. What about you guys? Have you lost something important? Come on, quickly tell me. Okay, so I am getting somebody who says lost my papers. Oh my god, your Viva papers. Okay, all right. So I'm just waiting for a few of you also to type in. Somebody saying my memory about my teacher telling me to do the homework. Okay, Justin, that is a very interesting response. Okay, so basically losing out on your memory of your teacher telling you to actually complete your homework, and he says that I ended up not completing my homework. All right, oh my god. Okay, well, these are such amazing interesting answers, guys. All right, so now moving on, I'm just waiting for a few of you to type in. Okay, my Lego block, somebody says, oh my god. Okay, I love Lego myself, guys. I love playing with Lego myself. Okay, my books always. All right, some of you are saying my books always. Okay, great. All right. Wow. Great, guys. This is fantabulous. All of you are giving me such interesting answers. I'm actually so excited to be reading them out to the audiences. Have you ever? Okay. Now moving on to the next one, everybody. Broken something valuable. So have you ever broken something valuable, everybody? Quickly tell me. Have you broken something valuable? Okay, all right. So everybody's thinking. Well, I think most of us have, haven't we? As kids, especially, and even as adults, I'd say a lot of us as adults and as kids have broken a lot of things that might be slightly expensive or slightly valuable, guys. So quickly tell me. Okay, the first response that I get out here is many times. Okay, and then I get my mom's favorite teacup. Okay, I hope you were okay after that. Many times, all right. Okay, and yeah, I mean, a lot of you are giving me responses like the flowers, okay, the glass, the plates in the house. Oh my god. Okay, all right. My god, my mom's watch. Somebody's also saying my mom's watch. My god. Okay, all right. So all these different answers, guys. I know we're all guilty of this. Yeah, glad to see such amazing responses from all of you. Now moving on to the next question. Have you ever bought something expensive? So guys, have you ever bought something like really expensive? Come on, tell me quickly in the chat box, everybody. Well, for me, it's definitely a watch, I think. Okay, so I'm really fond of watches personally. So I think, definitely something expensive is probably a watch that I bought, but it was quite some time back. So come on, tell me. Okay, so somebody's saying iPhone 12. Okay, iPhone definitely one of the expensive things. Okay, somebody's again saying a watch also. Lego set. Okay, all right. Then a few of you are saying a PS4 5. My God, PS4 5. All the kids here actually have PS4 5. Is it, guys? Okay. Wow. A laptop. All right. Okay. A MacBook. Somebody's saying. All right. Okay. A robot toy. My God. Good to know you guys have such amazing things with you, huh? All of you. All right, great. Okay. So now, moving on, everybody, to the next question. Have you ever spoken to a famous person? I'm still getting answers for the last one. Somebody's saying, yes, I bought an expensive phone cover. Okay. Somebody's saying a Nintendo Switch. All right. Okay. So now, guys, spoken to a famous person. Try and answer this one. So, have you ever spoken to any famous person? Okay, so everybody's thinking, which famous person have we spoken to? Guys, come on, I need you to answer quickly in the chat box if you've ever spoken to anybody like a really famous person. Well, for me, I've been an ardent fan of Rahul Dravid, the cricketer. He's popularly known as the Wall here, and I'm sure he's really popular across the world. And by luck, I happened to have met him and had like a minute of conversation wherein he gave me his autograph and we like spoke for like about a minute, and the only thing he told me at that point of time was that just keep patience and just keep going in life. And I think he sort of really stands for that. Okay, so there's some of you are giving me responses like Disney characters on in Disneyland, basically. Wow, I so wish I could actually go and visit Disneyland, guys. Okay, somebody's saying my principal out here. Okay. Wow, great. All right. So, and somebody's saying, and that is such a beautiful answer. Ruskin Bond. Wow, you're lucky to have met that man. He's a genius. Okay. Then there's somebody who's saying, my mom. Okay. My mom is a celebrity and I speak to her every single day. That's such a beautiful answer. I'm sure your mom will be really happy, Noah, to actually get this answer from you. That's such a beautiful, beautiful answer. All right. So, my teachers every day. Great. That is so much love and so much affection from all of you. Great, guys. Thank you so much for such great responses. Fabulous. This is amazing. And I thoroughly enjoyed the Have You Ever section for all you guys. Have you had fun, actually answering these questions? Guys, quickly tell me in the chat box any emoji that just tells me that all my audiences out here have actually enjoyed this Have You Ever segment, guys. Come on, quickly, all of you. Okay, so I am getting the heart emojis. All right. I'm getting the fire emojis also. I'm getting the loves. All right, the thumbs up. Okay, great, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad to know that most of you have enjoyed this segment. Okay. So, everyone, well, moving on to what's in store, guys. So, what's in store? What have we got in store for all of you here today? Well, today's agenda is guidelines for fair use, and we are going to be talking about the same. All right. So, moving on now, guidelines for fair use. The first example is that you cannot just grab a copyrighted photo and use it on your blog because you think it's nice, it's pretty. You can't do that. However, it probably would be considered fair use if you included that photo in a blog post that commented on and analyzed a particular photographer's work. Okay, so there's a very thin line difference, and everybody, please get this clear. I'll go one more time with this example. You cannot just grab a copyrighted photo and use it on your blog, guys, because you think that it's pretty, it's nice, and it's something that will fascinate others. You can't do that. But it probably would be considered fair use if you actually included that photo in a blog post that commented on and analyzed a particular photographer's work. All right, so that is the difference between fair use and actually putting it up right there and violating the copyright norms, guys. Okay. And moving on, a majority of the content you post must be your own. All right. Please ensure to return to, just the previous example that we just discussed. It's probably fair use to include a few relevant photos in a long post. However, using those same photos in a post with only a few lines of commentary will not be fair use. Okay. So again, if you're putting something like a really long post and like a page long of, blog, and you're writing in details about something, and there if you use a particular photo by somebody else, that's still all right. Okay. But if you just have like maybe two short lines and you use that photograph there, then it's not fair use, guys. So get this difference straight. I'm giving you examples, categorically sorted examples, so that it's easy. I know that kids, I get a lot of thumbs up for those examples, and I know that kids your age actually understand better with examples, and that's the reason we put this together for all of you. Okay, so this is easier because fair use and copyright is something that can be slightly difficult and slightly overwhelming for a lot of us. Okay, so moving on, guys. Well, for one more example, let's imagine you found a useful tutorial that you wanted to feature on your particular blog. Including one tip from the tutorial would be a fair use. So if you include, one tip from a particular tutorial that you found like really, really important, and it's something that will go very well with my blog. So if you include one tip out of that, that's okay. That's fair use. Now, if you include the entire tutorial, that is not going to be fair use. Even if you have linked to the original source, guys, please remember that is not fair use. Okay, either you frame it in your own words, either you put in your own words. Okay, change the sentences, change the meanings, change the vocabulary, change everything around it. Maybe the meaning or the gist could be the same, but again, change a lot of things and then put forward, then it's fair use. But if you're going to use the same article out there, the same tutorial as it is, even if you share the link, then it is not fair use. All right, so now moving on, well, give credit to the copyright holder, guys. In order for something to be fair use, you must give credit to the person who has actually created it. Imperative. This includes the creator's name as well as the other information that will help people find the original work or source. Please give due credit. Somebody's hard work, somebody's energies have been invested in that particular article, the tutorial, the picture. All right, so you've got to give them some credit when you're actually using their work, guys. Okay, that's basic ethics. All right, and now moving on. For example, if you are posting and commenting on an image that was published on a newspaper's website, you have to include the link to the original story also, guys. Okay, ensure that you do that. Moving on, don't make money off the copyrighted work. You cannot do that. It's much easier to claim fair use when you're using the copyrighted material for non commercial purposes while posting images of your favorite TV shows, adding funny captions, commentary might be considered fair use. Selling those images on t shirts is not fair use again. So, again, do you see the thin line difference, guys? Okay, so always understand this. Please don't make money off all the copyrighted work that is there. Okay, moving on, misusing the copyrighted material. Now, keep in mind that even if you post content in good faith, the copyright holder may not agree that it is fair use. It's totally up to the copyright holder. If someone requests that you remove their work from the blog, you should do it immediately. Okay, otherwise, you can suffer serious consequences, guys. If somebody says that, look, this is my work, I don't like the way that you've presented it, please remove it. And you know that that guy is true, that person is true, that person has actually written that particular article or the tutorial or the picture that you have used, please take that down immediately. Okay, because the copyright holder can actually sue you, and the copyright holder may complain to your blog service and actually have your blog shut down, guys. Okay, so it's a request, and that's the reason I've been stressing on it. We've done 2 sessions. Today is the second session on copyright and fair use, and this is the reason, because you are just starting up as bloggers, and there's no harm in using things that are online, something that but there is a way of putting them together. Okay, and there are some rules and regulations of actually being online, guys. Please make sure that you follow all of them. Okay, moving on, everybody, while sharing copyrighted videos. Now, video sharing sites like maybe YouTube, Vimeo, they actually offer the option to post videos to your blog by embedding them. Okay, so this is one option that you will see. Once you actually go out there and start blogging, you'll be able to see if you can embed a particular video. When you embed a video, it automatically creates a link back to the place where it was originally posted, guys. Please remember this, okay? Because the original creator or poster is automatically credited, you don't have to worry about going through any extra steps to give credit. Okay, so this happens when you embed the particular video in your blog. All right, now moving on, be aware that many videos on these sites, particularly videos of TV shows, movies, are also in violation of the copyright law and actually may be removed from YouTube at any point of time. Many of such videos, okay? So if a video that you have embedded is removed from YouTube, it will also be removed from your blog, guys. Okay, you should never embed a video that you know is breaking copyright laws. Whenever you go ahead with embedding a video in your particular blog, please be sure that you're embedding videos that do not have any such copyright issues, all right, which are not breaking and violating any copyright norms. Okay, so I hope this is clear, everybody. Can I get a yes in the chat box quickly before I move forward? Because the next thing that I have for everybody is fun and frolic. So the fun activities right here, guys. I just want to hear a yes before I move forward with this one. Quickly in the chat box. Come on, give me your comments, everybody. Okay, so I get a yes, I get a thumbs up. Lovely, guys, lovely. I'm getting a lot of comments for this one. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for sending me your comments. And now moving to the fun and frolic. Okay, and this time we have some more brain angles for all of you. Okay, so you've got to think differently, everybody. Okay, and first one, what flies without wings? Okay, so the first question, everybody, what flies without wings? Come on, everyone. All right, so I'm getting a few responses. I'm also getting a few of the correct responses, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. So I've got this is easy. I think everybody's given me like easy one and everybody's given me the correct response. Yes, precisely, everybody. Well, the answer is time. Okay, and if you can see a clock ticking out there, well, it does fly without wings. It definitely does. Okay. So the next one for all of you out here, what makes more as you take them? So what makes more as you take them, guys? So a few of you are saying kite for the last one. No, it's time. Okay, time is the correct answer. Now try this one. What makes more as you take them, everybody? Come on, quickly. Okay, all right. So somebody's saying money out here. Well, money is not the correct response, guys. Think of something else. Come on, quickly. I'm waiting for a few of you to type in your comments. It's not money. Everybody's sending me money, money. Or I'm getting the question marks, huh? What makes more as you take them? Come on, guys, quickly in the chat box, everyone. Okay, and I've got one correct response. Well, let me see, guys. And well, okay, and the answer, everybody, is footsteps. Okay, so I asked that what makes more as you take them? Footsteps, precisely. Okay, now the next one, everyone. What is black when you get it? Red when you use it, and white when you're all through with it. Okay, so what is black when you get it, red when you use it, and white when you're all through with it? What is it, guys? So three different colors, huh? More like a color shifter car. All right. So what is black when you know it's not a color shifter car, guys? Somebody actually written that on the chat box. It's not a color shifter car. Come on, quickly. Give me your response. So everybody's giving me the smileys, and let's see what this is, guys. Okay, and I'm not getting any correct responses. Everybody's thinking, just sending me the laughs and the think emojis. Come on, guys, you have to think a little differently, everyone. Okay, and I think I should make you guys wait more. Well, the correct response for this one is charcoal, guys. Okay, nobody could guess that. All right, charcoal, simple. Okay, all right, now moving on to the next one. Which tire doesn't move when a car turns right? Okay, which tire doesn't move when a car turns right, guys? Come on, quickly. Oh my god, that was quick. I've received one correct response. This is amazing, guys. Which tire does not move when a car turns right? Okay, and I think I should show this to all of you. Well, it is a spare tire, everybody. Well done, guys. Okay, good guesswork. Everybody's been thinking differently. This is great, fabulous. Okay, lovely. All right, the spare tire. Okay, the spare tire. All right, great, great, lovely. Okay, and now moving on with what we were discussing. But before that, guys, did you have fun with these different questions? Did you have a good time with these questions? Come on, quickly tell me in the chat box, everyone. Okay, so I get the thumbs up as usual. I get the high fives also. I'm also getting the nice smile emoji. So glad, guys. Okay. And now after the fun activity, let's just move on to protecting your intellectual property. Okay. So, what is this about? Well, copyright protects the things that you create too. So, if you created something, you have copyright to your rescue to actually protect what you have created, guys. You own the original content you post on your blog. If people copy or steal your intellectual property, you have the right to try to stop them. Okay, so this is completely in your hands. And because you guys are actually going ahead, so I'm still getting the thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Well, because you guys are going online, you're going to be posting a lot of things online. Please remember that if copyright is something that applies to you, it is also something that you can bank on when it comes to other people using your work as well, because it's not allowed. And copyright will protect the things that you have created. It's going to protect all your creations as well, guys. Okay, so if people copy or steal your intellectual property, you have the right to try to stop them. You definitely do. Okay. And guarding your content, how will you go ahead guarding your content? Well, the best way to protect your content is to keep an eye out for it elsewhere. Okay, the only way that you can do that. And we're going to be discussing a few tips in which you can actually do that. They will help you tell if your content has shown up on any other blog or on website, guys. Okay. So let's just move forward to the tips, everybody. Use plagiarism search services. Use these services because what happens is that these services actually analyze your blog or the site and then search for sites with identical content. Copyscape.com is a reputable site. We're giving this out, guys. Please make a note of this. Copyscape.com is actually a reputable site with a free plagiarism search. Okay, so you can go ahead and try these different search services for your benefit. It's for your own creation. It's going to help you protect that creation of yours. Okay, and now moving on to the next thing that we have. Well, set up Google Alerts for excerpts of your posts. Now, Google Alerts is a service which will actually use to automatically email you when new sites post new information about a particular person, thing, or event. You can create alerts for individual posts by entering a few sentences from your post in the search query field. Okay, so where you have the search query field, just put in some sentences from your own post. Okay, and that's how you will get an alert. Okay, so you can actually create alerts for individual posts also, and make sure that you use quotation marks, guys. Okay, always put them in quotation marks. That's how it'll get easier for Google also to actually search it out. All right, search out for your content. Okay, and now moving on. Well, if that text shows up elsewhere on the web, you will receive an email. Okay, creating a Google alert for each of your posts can be time consuming, so you may want to limit your alerts to posts that people are likely to copy, like tutorials. All right. So again, it can be a little time consuming. So you may want to limit your alerts also, guys, to certain posts. Like if you're putting up like a tutorial or something that is something very specific and something very different that you've come up with, just maybe limit your the Google alert to that, because it can get overwhelming, it can get time consuming, and it can get your email will be flooded with a lot of mails and you won't know where to look for which email, because you will be posting regularly when you're actually into blogging. That's the rule. So that's why don't go ahead with a Google alert with every single post of yours, but maybe some posts where you're putting forward a tutorial, you're explaining something to your audiences, then definitely that is something that you can use. Okay, and now moving on, add watermarks to your images. You must have seen a lot of the images that we try and download. Usually they have these certain watermarks in the behind. No matter how hard you try, you can't erase those watermarks. Okay, so watermarks is something you add to an image to basically identify yourself as its creator. Okay, usually a symbol or some kind of text. Okay, and watermarks actually make it easy for you as well as your readers to recognize images that you have created. And they also have the effect of discouraging others from taking your images in the first place, because then it's something, even if they pick up your image, everybody actually seeing that particular image, that blog will know that this image does not belong to the person who has posted it, unless of course it's a watermark by that same person. But again, if it's your watermarked image, everybody will be able to guess whose image it is. So it's going to obviously discourage others from taking that particular image. All right, and you can easily create watermarks in an image editing program. There's Picasa, there's Photoshop. All of you are pretty aware by now, and you can easily create these watermarks. It's not a very big deal, guys. Okay, So please ensure if you're putting some images that you don't want the world to share with others, taking your name, please try and put watermarks there. Add a small watermark. Okay. The next thing is what to do if you find your content on other side. Even if you've done a few things, and still if you find your content on some other side, there are two things that you can do. Okay. If you find your images, text, or other media on other websites or a blog, firstly, contact the person who runs the blog or the site that took your content. Most blogs lists they have like a particular contact email address, but if you can't find one, you can always leave a comment on the offending post. Just leave a comment right there. Ask them firmly but politely to remove your content, or else to give credit if you don't mind somebody else sharing it. Just mention that please give so and so particular credit. I need credit for this. This is my post. Okay, always go ahead and mention that. And again, if contacting the blogger does not work, you may want to file a DMCA takedown request. DMCA basically refers to Digital Millennium Copyright Act, a law designed to help copyright holders protect their content. Under this law, if a site steals your original content, you can complain to that site's particular service provider. If the service provider finds your complaint valid, it will take down the content. So there are two ways. Okay, contact the person who's actually posted, or you can contact the website as well. Okay, so this is done, guys. I hope this was clear, all of you. All right. Okay, so I can see a lot of you are sending me the yeses in the chat box, and I'm so glad that this is clear, guys. And now, well, everyone, let's just move forward, and we have fun and frolic part 2, guys. Okay, so the part 2 of fun activity. Well, pick the word that has the same meaning. That is the activity today. Okay, so you have to pick the word. I'll be giving you options today. So you have to pick a word that has the same meaning. Okay, so should we proceed, guys? I need to hear yes from all of you before we actually go ahead and proceed with this fun activity. Come on, guys, in the chat box, everybody send me a yes. It's only then that I will reveal the fun activity. It's only then we will actually start with the fun activity. I need some enthusiasm from all of you watching me live, guys. Come on, quickly. All right, so I get the yes, yes, yes. Okay, superb. All right, I also get like two thumbs up. Great, guys. I'm so glad. All right, lovely, lovely. The audience here is fully energized, and I can sense it. I can sense it in the room. Okay, so I also get yes again. Great. All right. Okay. And now, moving on. Well, the first one is to make a careful guess about the amount, size, or worth of. What is this word? Okay, to make a careful guess about the amount, size, or worth of. Okay, so quickly tell me, guys. All right, what is this word? I'm still getting the yeses. Thank you, guys. So, to make a careful guess about the amount, size, or worth of. Is this, the options are fact, truth, opinion, or estimate? What is this? What is the correct option? What's like the closest option? To make a careful guess about the amount, size, or worth of. Okay. All right. So I have started to receive a few of you typing in. Okay. Few of you are giving me the correct response. And well, yes, guys. Well, the correct response is estimate. Precisely, all of you. Well done with this one. A lot of you have actually, given the correct response. I can see that in the comment section. I can see estimate. I can see estimate again, guys. Well done. Well done. Okay. And now the next one for all of you. Let's see what this is. Okay. To show to be true or right. Okay, so to show to be true or right or prove. Okay, to show to be true or right or prove. So the options are deny, blame, justify, charge. So these are your four options, guys. Deny, blame, justify, and charge. To show to be true or right. Prove this. Prove. Okay, so what are your options? The options are deny, blame, justify, and charge. And what do you think the correct response is, guys? Okay, so I've started to receive a few of you sending me the correct responses. I'll just give a second to everybody who's typing in. Okay. All right. Wow, great. Okay, lovely. I'm getting the correct responses. Come on, guys. I need a few more responses in the chat box. To show to be true or right, prove. Which word is the closest, guys? The options are deny, blame, justify, charge. Quickly. Okay, so I do get, well, there's justify, there's again justify, there's again justify. Wow, guys, thank you. And I think, well, let's check the correct response. And well, the correct response, guys, is justify. So all of you here are correct. Well done, everybody. Good thinking. And now, moving on to the next question that I have for all of you here. Well, the state or condition of being clear or being understood. So, the state or condition of being clear or being understood, guys. Okay. And your options are clarity, darkness, uncertainty, and fog. Okay. So, I'll go one more time with the sentence the state or condition of being clear or being understood. The options are clarity, darkness, uncertainty, and fog. Choose the closest word, everybody. Come on. So I'm getting a lot of the comments. Let's see. Okay, so I'm getting for the last one, I've just got justify. Okay, so now try this one, please. The state or condition of being clear or being understood. And your options are clarity, darkness, uncertainty, fog. What do you think is like the closest? Come on, guys, quickly. Well, justify is the answer for the last one, guys. Some of you sending me justify as of now. Try and answer this one. Clarity, darkness, uncertainty, fog. Okay, all right. So I have started to receive responses. I get clarity. I again get clarity. I'm again getting clarity. Okay, and again I get clarity. Clarity. Wow, guys, so many of you are responding, and let's see what the correct answer is. Well, yes, everybody is correct. All of you are correct, guys. So, congratulations and kudos to all of you. Well, the answer is clarity. The correct answer is clarity. So, good thinking, everybody. A big thumbs up from my end to all of you. Well done. Okay, and now let's just move forward, everybody. We are almost at the close of today's session. And okay, so I'm still getting clarity. Thank you for responding, everybody. Thank you so much for responding. And now moving on to the wrap up of a recap of today's session, what all we discussed in today's session. But before the wrap up, guys, some energy booster in the chat box. Did you enjoy the next fun activity? We had some different fun activities planned out for you. Did you enjoy Fun and Frolic Part 1 and Part 2? I need to hear your responses in the chat box quickly, guys, before I go ahead with a quick recap. Come on. Everyone, I need to hear from all of you. Okay, and I see the first thumbs up popping up on my screen. Wow, I also see the high five, the dance emojis, the fun emojis are also there. Great, guys. Thank you so much for that energy and thank you for that love, everyone. You've been a fantabulous audience, everybody. Marvelous audience, okay? And now a quick wrap up, guys. Okay, so I'm still getting, the love and the thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. And now a quick wrap up, everybody. Well, guidelines for fair use. That's what we started our session with, and I hope these guidelines are clear, guys. I told you there's a very thin line difference. Please get this straight. And for all of you who still want a little bit of clarity, please go back to please go back to the start of the session today, and just go through the session one more time for any more clarity. And if you have any doubts, any queries, you are free to send me an email. And like always, I'll be more than glad and pleased to actually inform all of you. All right, and get in touch and answer those queries. Okay. And after that, we discussed about protecting your intellectual property. We discussed, because you're going to be online. So, of course, you have to protect your own, intellectual property, your own creations also, guys. So, of course, we will be, we discussed about that in detail also. And now you know how you can go ahead and protect your own work and your own creation, all right? So, I'm getting a lot of the hearts and the loves and the good vibes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and please stay tuned to our sessions regularly, everybody. Okay, so now we have the home task. So for all my audiences out here, there's a quick home task, a home project. Well, now that you know about copyright and fair use, try building your own content, guys, or blog by following the safety measures. So have the safety measures in place, have clarity on that, and then go ahead and build your blogs. All right. Okay, and let's see. Well, the arrows out here actually tell us what's coming up. Well, the next is the ultimate blogger guide. Okay, so we are going to be discussing about the ultimate blogger guide, all of you. So please stay tuned to all our sessions, guys. We have a lot of learning, a lot of fun in store. And thank you so much, everybody, for being such a splendid audience. Incredible responses from everybody out here. Thank you, guys, one more time. And, till we meet next, just take very good care of yourselves. And I'll see you in my next session. Bye bye.